listen to. We're still on Matthew 22, 23. 23 is the chapter where it said, I think the Father. No, 22. It might be 22. Just read them both. But anyway, it said, "Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you cleanse the outside of the cup and dish, but inside they are full of extortion and self-indulgence. Blind Pharisees, first cleanse the inside of the cup and dish, that the outside of them may be clean also. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you are like whitewashed tombs, which indeed appear beautiful outwardly, but inside are full of dead men's bones and all uncleanness. Even so, you also outwardly appear righteous to men, but inside you are full of hypocrisy and lawlessness." I'll just read it all. I like it. I mean, I love the old Bible's an extension of myself. "Woe to the scribes and the Pharisees, the hypocrites, because you build the tomb of the prophets and adore the monument of the righteous, and say, if we had lived in the days of our father, we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets." That's what's going on now. You sacrifice a prophet for the blood of the prophets. So, oh wow, that makes a lot of sense. Oh wait, see, I told y'all that Bible changed. So this is why y'all got these bottles. This is what these boxes for. Y'all sacrifice the prophets for the blood of the prophets. Y'all I'm gonna say what it say. If we had lived in the days of our father, we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets. That's it. Therefore, you are witnesses against yourselves that you are sons of those who murdered the prophets, sons and daughters of those who murdered the prophets. Which son is just saying, daughter too as well, though. "Fill up then the measure of your father, guilt, serpents, brood of vipers. How can you escape the condemnation of hell?" I told y'all, y'all stuck in cycles that's gonna see you. Once you get to hell, you're gonna be still in that cycle, but it ain't gonna be so luxurious, luxurious, and wonderful, immaculate. I'm telling y'all, I seen two women who in the physical life who was popular, who messed around and accidentally basically sold their soul to the devil. And they got groups and stuff like that they work with to do things to people. And they basically help people sacrifice prophets for their blood. And they don't really know the ins and outs. They just know they get paid real good for sacrificing certain individuals. But when they see these individuals are born in a particular situation to where they look like to the naked eye, which is the naked eye is a person who goes off the physical impression, the physical reflection, what they see in the physical. They really ain't got no discerning spirit. And these people don't look up to par in their description of what it means to, in their mind, of what they think that a prophet should look like. Like they'll take an empress or an emperor, and they'll send somebody might come to them. "I want to find my emperor. I want to find my empress." That right there should make cause enough money to where they ain't gotta manipulate energy. But you've been going the wrong way for so long. You probably don't even know how to get to the real one no more. But when somebody comes to you, an empress, "I want to find my emperor," that's a lot of money right there. Oh, okay, you want to find your emperor? You ready to fall in love? The conversation from the door to that table to you reading them cards should be a great conversation. So you finally ready to fall in love? You finally ready to have your lover? Do you know the consequences of meeting your twin flame? That's the kind of conversation it should be. But instead, y'all read the card and say, well, this person right here, damn, they say this person is in body. Of course they is. They in the body. You got them trapped up, but they're empress or emperor, and they 9 times out of 10 is a prophet, right? Empress, emperor, prophet, high priest, high priestess, same category of people. In turn, meaning they are some type of prophet. If they are empress or emperor, they might be a prophet that haven't woke up to a high priestess or high priest standards. Damn. And I don't want to. Let me tell y'all something else out there. Let me tell you something else. I like y'all. I don't like you that much. Them videos. Don't never send me warning. I don't need no. I don't care how you feel about me. I told you, Jesus, my brother told y'all the one come after me ain't gonna be as nice. I don't want you. I don't care nothing about that. I'm here to save your soul. My life already turned upside down. Done lost everything. I ain't got nothing. Not a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. They took my kid. They took it all. So what don't you understand? Go look at the movies. The movies tell you. Everybody tell you. The old folks tell you. Don't bother people who ain't got nothing to lose. I don't care nothing about y'all. I don't care nothing about them. Don't warn me about that. I got my Father. I pray. When God want one of y'all to come and handle me, he'll come to handle me. I've been begging and praying for you to do it. Do it already. You don't send a person like me no threats. I don't care what y'all talking about out there. My fans gonna keep growing, and the ones that don't like it gonna delete themselves. And when they delete themselves, this more gonna come in their place. What you talking about? Subtract and add. Add and subtract. You ever learn add and subtract? That's how it's gonna always be. We're gonna subtract the losers and add the winners. Now, let me get back in my emotions. Okay. Therefore, you are witnesses against yourselves that you are sons of those who murdered the prophet Philip. Then the measure of your father guilt, serpents, brood of vipers. How can you escape the condemnation of hell? Therefore, indeed, I send you prophets, wise men, and scribes. Some of them you will kill and crucify, and some of them you will scourge in your synagogue. That's exactly what I'm going through. And persecute from city to city, that on you may come all the righteous bloodshed on the earth. Let me read that right now. City to city, that on you may come all the righteous bloodshed on the earth, from blood of righteous Abel to the blood of Zachariah. And I know for a fact I see Abel, Zachariah, Zachariah, and Adam all the time. They always around. Always. Sometimes I can't never remember buddy name. The one that like to read books. The angel like to read books. Metatron. He be here a lot too. I just can't never remember his name for some reason. But anyway, crucifying, some of them will be scourged in your synagogues and persecute from city to city, that on you may come all the righteous bloodshed on the earth, from the blood of righteous Abel and the blood of Zachariah, son of Barachiah, whom you murdered between the temple and the altar. Surely I say to you, all these things will come upon the generation of Jerusalem, the one who kills the prophet and stones those who are sent to her. How often I wanted to gather your children together, as a hen gathers her chicks under her wings, but as a hen that gathers her chicks under her wings, but you were not willing. See, your house is left to your desolate. For I say to you, you shall see me no more till you say, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. That could be the day as well. And you're doing it again. You're just so hard, you know that. I'm telling you, whatever God meant by this was the last one, I think it's a lot more deeper. And it's a lot more greater and broader than what we all think. I don't think. You ride around here, you're looking in my window, and I was just playing. I don't mind you doing that, actually. Because you know what time it is. But you working for the enemy, though. You're supporting the enemy. You're supporting somebody that's a fake. Maybe. I don't know what the hell y'all doing. I'm just glad I ain't a part of it. My way is, my path is narrow. I guess in y'all little baby, in y'all minds, you probably like, what were you trying to say? You ain't say me, cause I've been broke right here. Piss poor, bro. I ain't got. Plus, y'all ain't ready to be real with anybody. Y'all are the kind of people. I'm talking about the one who stole my identity and stuff. Y'all the kind of people who show love to people who don't love you. You the kind of people who will bend over backwards for those who don't love you. You the kind of people who will go above and beyond for those who don't love you. You'll never make it to people who love you. You'll always be, and when they get through draining, because they draining you, just like you draining me. You think you draining me. See this, as you do to me, you do to yourself. You get what I'm saying? You don't even see that though. You let's say you looked on tarot, you can read cards, you find your twin flame, you decide to sacrifice them. Okay, now you sacrifice, you draining them. And I know you, because you went across the world doing this. There's a lot of men across the world you done did this to. I wish I could say your name. If I could say your name, you'll be running too much to worry about torturing me anymore. But I know that's going to take out. See, I already know what to say to stop y'all. Well, all it's going to take is a couple words. But I'm trying to do my father's bidding. And God say it must go on, because this is the zoo book. You know what I'm saying? And it must go on, because this is never heard of before. I mean, trees sacrificing a tree. Soulmates sacrificing soulmates. Twins sacrificing twins. Come on, y'all. Ain't no other nationality doing, but they probably got us on the scope. Like, look at them. Watch them sacrifice it. They probably finding twins and soulmates. Other nationalities probably finding twins and soulmates from watching our destruction of, amongst each other. They probably finding twins and soulmates within our groups and stuff, and safely getting them out of the situation. And y'all still over here. Yeah, we got your sacrifice. We go trade his energy and put it over here. Man, you finna go down, bro. Cause I told you guys he was talking about. I just deleted it because it sounds so anime and crazy. I deleted it, but he was talking about that part right there, desolate part and all that. When God shows up, it's like God will give you he'll fade out of the energy and give everybody the opportunity to make the right decision. Y'all ain't been doing that. Y'all been bending over backwards trying to give my energy to a complete stranger, when by now we'd have been done fed each other. By now we'd have been done built jobs for each other. By now we'd have been done say the economy. But we still going to war with each other. Cause y'all I want your energy. You can't take nobody energy. Why you even thinking like that? It been done before? Have it been done before? You sure it been done before? The hell is wrong with you? Damn, I wish I could say your name. You see the flame situation. It don't matter if you gave her $1 trillion. It ain't gonna help her in the situation she in. Embarrassing. My ancestors gonna go down the list on y'all. They already had ears. I can tell by where y'all thinking and talking. I told you to get to the point where you can't even lie. Not just to me, to anybody. When you read your card, you tell them yourself. Your ancestors not with you no more. They over here.